Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Assassin's Creed Odyssey Let's Play, and we're outside this giant fort. Now this is the only tier 3 knowledge fort that we have seen so far, and we're gonna infiltrate it and hopefully beat it without creating too much of a mess. There goes one captain. Now we do have the nighttime working in our advantage. And we're just continuously, trying to take down all these forts, get the pole mark to give us our armor set, and also look for archives for ingots so that we can craft our legendary weapons. Okay, we seem to have the ground floor finished. Now I scanned everything already, and there's that pole mark. This guy's crazy strong. But first, we're gonna go all the way up. Oh, he's not dead. And now he is. And we got ourselves a body. Okay. Guess we could ignore those two for now. We can ignore the Colossi as well. There's that pole mark. Yeah, can't kill him even with the boost. Can't even damage him enough with the boost. Oh my god. Now the ring should explode and do a bunch of damage to him. But he's so tanky. And we still haven't killed him yet. There we go. Alright, he's the one that gives us the armor piece. We're one piece away from collecting the whole thing. We're just gonna beat that. There's another chest here. Guy sent a laser after us. There's a captain down there. Also a chest on that side. This is a big fort. Gonna chain it from him. Didn't kill him there, but there we go. Now, can we range assassinate him to get over there without walking there? Not close enough? That's a shame. Yeah, not close enough. Oh well, we'll walk over there. Alright, there we go. There's got to be one of those doors where it's knowledge restricted. I just haven't found it yet. I would like to get some stamina back from these two, if we can. Nope, we can't. We can. I think all these chests are actually underneath the structure and wherever that knowledge restricted door is. I just haven't found it yet. Maybe it's... Well, there's a torch. Oh, it's right here. It's above us. Interesting. Alright, I could just shoot the torch from here. Let them be really confused about where the shot come from. Turn around. Hello. Alright, this is what we're talking about here. We don't really need gold. What we need is leather. This feels like there should be a door. We can't open it? I feel like there's a way. Is this a mission location? Like we only do it when we have a mission? Because if we look at the knowledge restriction, maybe not actually. So this is just here. Alright, fort cleared. Excellent. Alright, so we want to go here for ingot, and then we can start exploring these unknown locations, which are probably just other ingots location. Now there is a codex down there that we don't have picked up yet. It's us! But it's like super low level, so I'm guessing like ground floor-ish, maybe even lower. Yeah, now we're at eye level with that. So we're looking for some sort of door inside this structure. There we go, ground level. But there's no entry. Maybe it's here. Wait. It's definitely over there. Just in time. Alright, what about the codex? Okay. Let's try to find it. Once again, no doors here. It's just that nothing goes lower. Oh, there we go. Now we can read our story. Alright, Poseidon's hubris has cursed us, as have the cycles of this city. They are those who would bring true greatness to the Ethus, and they are at the gates. Some frustrations with that, I see. Now, there's a chest, but I don't know if that chest is actually close by or actually quite far away, so... not sure if we can get it. We can kind of go towards that direction to see if we can find it, but overall I'm pretty happy after the codex. Like, this is the general direction. Actually, this might be really far away from the fort. Or I lied. Or it's just like right here. It's right here. Where does this lead to? Alright, we're done with this place officially. We're going that direction. We can use this boat to get across. Where are you running from? Alright, we got another archive here. We were locked out first time we came here because we weren't at level 2 knowledge, but now we are, so should be a quick location here. We have a lot of the scan locations as well. Found it. Now, so far these have looked pretty similar on the inside. Something else here. Oh, those are just supplies. Alright. Bunch of strong enemies. Alright, we'll try it. It's a little risky. Alright, we were able to kill the Colossi, which is the key target there. And then, who else saw us? Let the explosion kill him. Boom! There's another guard here. Ross can't be dead. The dog was the last thing my queen I truly shared. Oh Ross, you are my most loyal to her. You were most loyal to her, but I loved you too. How dare the keeper value human life over yours? But I have no time to mourn. It's time to face your killer, and I'll be hung if she sees me cry. Oh, Haiti Mrs. Cerberus. I mean, we didn't really want to kill the dog. He turned into a three-headed monster. Or, you know, a three-headed lovely creature that tried to kill us. It's entirely self-defense. Alright, we got enough ingots for another crafting, but we can probably save it up for 3 more, and we can craft both next time when we go to the forge, maybe. Alright, Persephone is another day in paradise, no blade of grass out of place, no flower petal out of shade, not a single cloud in sight, most importantly, not a trace of my husband. I could almost forget I'm trapped. I have gilded each bar of my cage and filled it with only the most worthy of souls, except that one. Is it an intruder? Not in Elysium. You don't belong here. So these are about us making our journey in Elysium and Underworld. Clearly not very happy journeys for the unhappy couple there. Ooh, Icarus. Magnificent looking. Alright, got ourselves another ability point. And I believe we're just wrapped up with this location to head out. Now it's giving us the forge location because we have that quest selected, but we can just ignore it for now. I mean, technically we're close, but I want to go here first. So let's go. It's probably another archive. It feels like it's underground a little bit. Is there another lower tier? Ah, there's another lower tier to the garden. Alright. Ooh, this is the archive of the Forge God. Oh, we should scan it. Alright, there is a torch of Hypno inside as well, apparently. Ooh, a lot of codexes here and around here. Like that codex is just out in the open on this garden. What's over here? Supplies. Probably 2 of these. Yep. Let's go take care of this. Maybe we'll take a more stealthy approach. Last one was a little bit messy, although it ended the conflict pretty quickly. Ah, he saw us. Ooh. Someone might see the body. Alright, I don't think anyone's coming right now. Let's grab this chest real quick. Don't make a noise. Alright, assistant to Ada. As Otis and I left the arena, he was no longer Ada's quiet specimen. He had changed, and almost too quickly. He was energized by what he saw and plagued me with questions about violence. He wanted to know when it was appropriate, why it was necessary, and what he had done to make the others hit him. I did my best to answer, but he jumped from question to question, hardly giving me enough time to respond. He said again and again how strong he wanted to feel, so that none would ever hurt him again, that he knew now what he had to do. I led him back to the underground entrance, but he began to protest, shouting no, what must have been 100 times. I awoke long after the sun has gone down, sore and bloodied at the bottom of the stair. In the main room was a scene I won't soon forget. 7 twisted and mangled bodies were strewn across the floor, most of them hardly recognizable through the beating their face took. Streaks of blood led from every room to the middle of the floor. Otis had dragged each experiment out of their cave one by one after he had killed them. Then he fled, of course, and I assumed that he only left me because he thought I would die. I want to read it, but he is disrupting us, so we kill him first. We can go back and continue reading it. So experiment that saw some violence became violent. Alright. One by one after he killed them, then he fled, of course, and I assume he only left me because he thought I'd die like the rest of them. Ada was furious when I told him what Otis had done, but he can only blame himself. Ada will never see his own fault, as though he's... Okay, just try again. Another guy comes over here for a look. So we have an example of an experiment going crazy here. Oh wait, wrong place. To go through the normal routes here. The failed experiment. Looking back on it now, I see how much damage that one punch truly did. Otis was curious about why he was attacked, and after my explanation, he told me this was not the first time he had been hit. Apparently, Ada would let him and the 7 other experiment out into a large open room. Otis often ended up bruised and bloody from these moments of freedom. He expressed his interest in understanding violence and its use, so I decided to take him to the arena. This mistake would nearly cost my life. We skipped the first couple paragraphs. I heard Otis's voice for the first time on the way to the adamant merchant. It was quiet and unsure, and I wonder how often he used it. By the time he reached the market, he seemed almost at ease. Unfortunately, his lack of interaction with others became abundantly clear when he insulted the merchant to his face. Having never been dealt a consequence, it was a lesson that the merchant taught him quickly. Before I knew it, Otis was bleeding profusely from his nose, but thankfully the merchant stopped after the first punch. So he wasn't being sent to the arena to fight, it was just some merchant in him. Well, he said something that upsetted the merchant that he didn't know because he was an experiment. But then that little violence sparked curiosity in him. Alright, we got a lot of stuff on that side. Mastery level 2. Okay, failed experiment 2 of 4. So we're reading these out of order. But Ada introduced me to one specimen he deemed ready to be shown to the outside world. His name was Otis. Though he stood taller than me, his mind was that of a child. As we opened his door, he backed away from us like a frightened animal. Whether it was out of fear or uncertainty, I wasn't sure at the time. I now knew it was out of fear, and it was justified. Ada asked me to purchase adamant from the merchant to take Otis, who would both observe and be observed. As we stepped outside, Ada departed and I began my study of the man in front of me. If he was overwhelmed, he showed no trace of it. Perhaps he simply couldn't understand all he was seeing. I asked him questions but got no response. At time, I wasn't sure if he understood language at all. Ada had told me very little about him, and I came to wonder if I was being tested as well. No matter the question I had about Otis, I gained all the answer before long, including one I never asked for and one I wish I never received. Okay. So we got these out of order, but we kind of pieced the story together. Basically, an experiment that has gone bad. Are they creating humans here? I don't know, creating hybrids? Alright. So that one's cleared. And we can proceed to here and here where we get our last 2 ingots. So to make things a little faster, I think we will fast travel here. Alright, we're here, but I realized that we've completely forgotten about the codex that was outside in the garden. So that's a little unfortunate. I mean, we're probably not going to go back right away, but since we're going to do engraving quests, there should be 5 of them. We can go look for that later. Let's get the ingots for now. Now this one clearly leads to some sort of doma, but first we're going to do this here. Hiwi. Alright, what do we have here? Ingot, guard, captain, location quests, torch, treasure chest, codex, treasure chest, codex, treasure chest. These are probably not in that location actually. 2 supplies, 3 supplies. That's a doma. Alright, let's go in here.
Let's hope no one notices me here.
Alright, the Colosse's over here. Oh no, he woke up. That's not good. He's throwing lightning beams at us. Alright, come at me.
Yes, sir.
There we go. They know where I am? That's not fair. I think I can paralyze most of them with this. And this guy will just kill when he comes down. Definitely not an elegant approach here. Let's see, encrypted message. We read this experiment too. This is 2 of 4. I'll do my best to explain how and why you exist, but I must be brief. They can trace my brain signature. Concentrating for extended period of time alerts them to my location. My name is irrelevant, but you can call me Fanes. I was the first scientist to successfully create a human being. The other Ethus have already wiped my name from records. Our aims was to create a species in our own image. They were to be resilient, self-aware, and ultimately subservient. I succeeded on all fronts except for surface. The Ethus authority in Eden, the city from which I came, threatened to terminate the project and destroy the lives we create. I could not let this happen. Footstep approach. I must hide. Yeah, so humans designed to be like a slave race, but clearly the slave part was missing from the creation, which is probably the most important part. Alright, got ourselves a location quest here. Like so many coins I've tossed into a fountain for good fortune, finding me will be fun. It's not every day you get to dance with dolphins in Atlantis. So we're looking for a fountain with dolphins statues, I guess. Hello. Alright, grabbing the chest first. Why does this look like a beam reflector? I guess they all beam reflectors here. But I guess there's no beam, so. Alright, 1 of 5. 4. This is the first one. If you're reading this, it means we were discovered. And I have been dead for several years. But if you're reading this, you should know that we succeeded in creating a miracle. And that miracle, my precious one, is you. You must have many questions. I wish I could answer them. Unfortunately, by abandoning Project Anthropos, I lost access to our technology, specifically the blueprints of the lost work done by the scientist Consus. I knowingly gave up any chance of consciousness preservation, and it was the best decision I ever made. Your existence is evidence of this. Alright, and then we've got to get the ingot, and then we're good here. Alright, another one cleared. There's only one archive left for us to find ingots, and then we can craft both weapons. That's missing. I think we're going to do Assassin Dagger and just Hunter Spear, just to keep, you know, one of each type. Alright, so we're over here. There's one more archive and there's 2 more domas. I think what we're going to do actually is end our episode. We'll do these 2 at the start, starting with this one, and then move on to this before going to the forge, build our 2 weapons. And then we'll think about whether we want to start the quest first or want to clear the Doma here first, and then we'll have all the locations. We're clearly missing all the engraving ones, and we definitely want to do those. We collected 4 so far, maybe 5. Oh, we have all 5. So we can kind of start looking for these as well. On the Royal Mountains, we're looking for a group of statues with the 10 brothers. We're looking for someone who is facing west. So we're looking for a westward statue of a son of Poseidon. And then over here, we're looking for a quarry on the other side of the palace, digging for adamant. So we're looking for some sort of quarry location. And over here, we're looking for under the star with my best friend. Huh. I don't know about this one. Gallop from the track. Oh, this is the arena one. Okay. And then this one is the house under the bridge, and this one's the fountain with the dolphins. Okay, we'll find these, and we'll pick those up as well. So we're just wrapping up locations as we continue. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. See you next time. Bye!